This is our cyber liability quoting tutorial on GreatQuoter.com. To get started, just go to GreatQuoter and you'll be brought to our home page. Right away, you'll see 4 icons: private company D&O, employment practices, nonprofit, and cyber. In this case, we're going to be quoting a cyber account, so go ahead and click on the red icon. And you'll note that you do not need your password if you just want to get a quote. If you would like to log in to get loss runs or look at your accounts, at that point you'd need a password. Here you'll just do a quick indication, enter your email address, and continue on, so there's no password needed. Select the nature of operations from the drop-down box. If you're not sure, you can click Look It Up. Enter the type of organization. In this case, we'll use a hotel. Select the nature of our operations class that comes up, and then click Proceed. Enter the state, and then enter how many payment card transactions the organization processes each year. In this case, I'm going to enter 15,000. Click the Quick Indication button. You'll get your Quick Indication premium plus the retention. And this is for a $1 million limit. So to continue the quote, just click the button, Continue Quote. Enter the email address that you use when working with your Great American Underwriter. Click Submit. And we'll be taken to the name and address section of the quote. So this is a test account. Enter the name and address. It's not a publicly traded organization. So I'm going to click on the Check Duplicates button. And we are checking to make sure we have not received this organization from another broker recently. Assuming we haven't, the full application will appear, and then you could continue on at that point. So here, the rest of the application is on this page, and there's a few more questions on the next page. It's very short, just a few pieces of data to enter, starting with, are there any additional entities to be covered? We'll leave that at no. You'll notice that many of the answers are pre-filled for you with the most common answers. In this case, we'll enter that the organization has been in business for 15 years. We've already noted the class of business, and we'll go ahead and enter the revenue. And the next question is asking if there's been prior breaches against the organization, and in this case, we'll leave it at no. At the bottom of this page, the applicant is being asked what type of information is being collected. And so in this case, I'm going to enter that the email address has been collected, and then nothing other than that. How many of these records would you store with the email address? I'm going to enter 4,000. And then are there any online transactions? I'm entering 1,000. And then how many payment cards do you store? In this case, we'll enter 0. And is the organization PCI compliant? Entering yes. So we're going to continue the quote. And on this last page of the application references controls and also prior coverage. So we'll leave the question about conducting periodic intrusion detection at yes. And does the company maintain a formal data breach response plan? We'll select yes for that as well. And then if there's been any prior coverage, that information can be entered at the bottom of this page. We'll go ahead and click Continue Quote. and at this time the quote is generated. It's about a 20 to 30 second process, and you will be emailed your quote and application that was just completed. If your pop-up blockers are off for this page, you will also receive the quote on your screen. But regardless, it will be emailed to you within a matter of a few seconds. So once you have your quote, you'll see that the endorsements are listed, any conditions, and then the limit options and other information about the account. If you go back to GreatQuoter, you can either quote another account or log out and go to the home page from here.